Welcome to our channel Future Stenographers. Ready for the dictation? 10 seconds, 5 seconds, ready, start. No litigant has a right to unlimited drought on the court time and public money in order to get his affairs settled in the manner as he wishes. Stop. Easy access to justice should not be misused as a license to file misconceived and frivolous petitions. Stop. Today, people rush to courts to file cases in profusion under this attractive name of public interest. Stop. They must inspire confidence in courts and among the public. Stop. Next para. Time has come to weed out the petitions which, though titled as public interest litigations, are in essence something else. Stop. It is shocking to note that courts are flooded with large number of so-called public interest litigations where even a minuscule percentage can legitimately be called as public interest litigations. Stop. Though the parameters of public interest litigation have been indicated by this court in large number of cases, yet unmindful of the real intentions and objectives, high courts are entertaining such petitions and wasting valuable judicial time which, as noted above, could be otherwise utilized for disposal of genuine cases. Stop. Though in Dr. Duryodhan Sau and ORS versus Jitendra Kumar Misra and ORS, this court held that in service matters, PILS should not be entertained. The inflow of so called PILS involving service matters continues unabated in the courts and strangely are entertained. Stop. The least the high courts could do is to throw them out on the basis of the said decision. Stop. The other interesting aspect is that in the PILS official documents are being annexed without even indicating as to how the petitioner came to possess them. Stop. In one case, it was noticed that an interesting answer was given as to its possession. Stop. It was stated that a packet was lying on the road, and when, out of curiosity, the petitioner opened it, he found copies of the official documents. Stop. Whenever such frivolous pleas are taken to explain possession, the court should do well not only to dismiss the petitions but also to impose exemplary costs. Stop. It would be desirable for the courts to filter out the frivolous petitions and dismiss them with costs as aforestated so that the message goes in the right direction that petitions filed with oblique motive do not have the approval of the courts. Stop. Next para. The aforesaid position was highlighted in Ashok Kumar Pandey versus State. Stop. It is depressing to note that on account of such trumpery proceedings initiated before the courts, innumerable days are wasted, which time otherwise could have been spent for the disposal of cases of the genuine litigants. Stop. Though we spare no efforts in fostering and developing the laudable concept of PIL and extending our long arm of sympathy to the poor, the ignorant, the oppressed, and the needy whose fundamental rights are infringed and violated and whose grievances go unnoticed, unrepresented and unheard, yet we cannot avoid but express our opinion that while genuine litigants with legitimate grievances relating to civil matters involving properties worth hundreds of millions of rupees and substantial rights and criminal cases in which persons sentenced to death facing gallows under untold agony and persons sentenced to life imprisonment and kept in incarceration for long years, persons suffering from undue delay in service matters, government or private persons awaiting the disposal of tax cases wherein huge amounts of public revenue or unauthorized collection of tax amounts are locked up, expecting their release from the detention orders, etc., are all standing in a long queue for years with the hope of getting into the courts and having their grievances redressed. The busy bodies. Full stop.